Hi, thank you so much for tuning in today to our virtual open house. My name is Laura J., and I'm a high school orchestra teacher at Kenmore East. First, just a little bit about myself. This is my 5th year at Kenmore East. I attended SUNY Buffalo State and the Hart School at the University of Hartford for my undergraduate and master's degrees. And I am just so incredibly lucky and blessed to be able to work at Kenmore East with all of your amazing students. So a question that I've received very frequently from parents is, how are we going to be doing orchestra virtually? Usually we can have concerts, we can have events, we can play in person as a group, and it's really challenging for us to do that now. So as you can see, this is my new setup in the high school orchestra room. It's just myself, my laptop, and a double monitor. And it's really quite different and very challenging, but also we're still working, we're still playing, and we're still doing as much as we can to be as musical as possible. So it is possible, and as much as we are looking forward to being able to play together again in January, we're doing just fine playing together virtually. So what are we using to make sure students are engaged and make sure students are still interacting with the lesson as much as they can virtually? A big thing we're using is Pear Deck. If you have never used or seen Pear Deck, it's a really fantastic way for students to be constantly engaged with your lesson virtually. So I'm going to show you what that actually looks like. So I have opened up a example student slide. So this might be what a student comes into on a Monday morning. They click on the link for Pear Deck, they log in, and they see, okay, this is the presentation, first slide. While you're waiting, draw me a little doodle. So I might draw a smiley face. I'm a terrible artist, so I apologize. And that's their attendance check. I, as a teacher, can see that they logged in today, their names underneath each slide, and I could see each slide, which is really great too. They have lots of different options. Now this, it changes every day. I have a different way of students to check in. This is just one example. Another thing that you can do with Pear Deck, which I will show you by showing you on the teacher view, is we can also do fun little would you rathers for attendance. So as a student, I might be able to drag my heart to whichever one I want, and I could show other students, and I can see on my end as a teacher, which is really fun. So students really feel like they're engaged and they're participating in the lesson. I'm also able to ask, musical questions, which is of course why we're here, such as, what's the key signature for today? And we chat about it. I can see just students' responses, but it's just for my information. So, students aren't aware of how other students are responding. So that's just what Pear Deck is. It's a really great way to engage with students outside the classroom, because unfortunately we have to do everything virtually. And of course, we are always playing, right? So as much as we can, we're playing virtually, working together, having fun, doing fun, interesting, special ways of playing together, and being flexible and creative to make it work. So there's a little information about rentals. Rentals are all online now, so you can pay your rental fee and give all the information you need online. If you did not do that yet, go ahead and click the link there for a document explaining the current rental procedure from the district, and also another link to pay rentals online. So all that information is there for you. Please know, of course, as always, if you're not able to afford the rental fee for any reason, COVID has affected us all, myself included, I understand. If you're unable to pay for any reason, please reach out and we'll make it work for you. Lessons this year are going to be during a student's free period, their lunch or their study hall. Okay, so we're not going to be pulling kids out of classes, especially because they're not even meeting every day now. We're only meeting 4 out of each 5 days synchronously. So I'm going to be meeting with students during their free periods, and I'm going to be extremely flexible in that nature. We can meet after school, before school. We can meet asynchronously. I'm going to be extremely flexible because I know how challenging it is for students to really be able to fit into their schedule. So please look for more information about lessons, but know that I am very flexible and I'm always looking to help students make it work. If you are interested in the grade breakdown, here it is for you. Essentially, a large portion of our grade is going to be class attendance and participation. That means, are you responding to queries on the Pear Deck presentations that we're sharing? Are you participating when I call on you in class? Are you able to either unmute and speak with me, or speak with me on chat, or show me on your video? Are you really there is basically what I'm looking for. Lesson attendance, which will take place soon, that's only going to be 10% because I do know how challenging it might be for some of us to make that work. We'll be giving opportunities for students to make up, always. playing assessments, okay, which will be given, on video live or smart music or Flipgrid or 20%, and non-playing assessments. So that might be a response, watching a video, and anything like that is going to be 20%. So it's different than in years past because our classroom looks differently than in years past. If you want to click on this link here, it will bring you to the Kenmore East Orchestra website. This is an amazing resource that all of my students are aware of that has a variety of incredible videos ready to go. So I am constantly recording videos, practice videos, playthroughs of pieces, lots of incredible opportunities for students to practice, okay? So there's always a way for a student to practice. It's always many opportunities to do so. So this is a really great resource for students. You click on that link, you're able to look at all the music we have, find videos for all the pieces, find information you might need, how to log into Smart Music, which is a practicing software, how to do everything you might need is all in one place on that website. In addition to Google Classroom, right? As many opportunities as I have to give students information, I will. So lots of different opportunities here. Just a few things to remember. All assignments are listed on Google Classroom. If it's not in Google Classroom, it's not assigned for a grade, okay? So I may not, I may have a student do something, but it's not an assignment for a grade. And a lot of students, really are nervous and anxious, want to make sure they know what is a grade and what's not a grade. If it's not in Google Classroom, it's not assigned for a grade, okay? I'll always accept late work, always. Please just reach out to me, okay? These are different times and I'm very flexible. Just reach out to me. I'll always introduce the Wednesday assignment on Tuesday during class. Why? Because I know how stressed out some of our students are on Wednesdays. So we want to give them plenty of time, introduce the assignment. Often, I will even have them start that assignment on Tuesday during class time. Okay? Sometimes the Wednesday assignment will just be to practice, which is what we do in orchestra, right? So I'm very flexible about those Wednesday assignments, those asynchronous days, and I'm very, very accommodating. I want to make sure students know exactly what they're responsible for. And last, as I've been saying all along, I am very flexible. I want your student to succeed. I want you to have an excellent, perfect 100% in my class. If you have a question, if something's confusing, you need help, just reach out to me. Probably somebody else has that same question, okay? If you need to contact me, here is how you can do so. You can click that link and it will bring you right to my email address, or you can contact me at that phone number. Please reach out. I really want everyone to be as successful as we can be in these challenging and different times. So please reach out. I am very flexible. I want to help, and I want to make sure that your student is successful as possible in orchestra. Again, thank you so much for listening. I totally and completely understand how challenging it is to watch all of these videos for all your child's classes, and some of you have multiple children. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video today, and have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye.